Hello friends, my name is Chandrasekhar. This is my another video for Python tutorial. In this tutorial we will learn how to read and write a file in a Python. So let's get it started. In another videos or another tutorial you have seen like we are importing some module, but for reading and writing you don't need to import anything. You need to use open, then file name and then mode. Mode can be R for reading, W for writing, A for appending, R plus is for reading and writing both. Let's create a variable file underscore name and give any file name that you want to create it. In this case I am giving my file.txt. Using open module you need to give a file handler. In this case I am giving a f1. Then open, then file name. You can give in file name, you can give your file name directly or you can give the variable. For easy convenient I am giving a variable name, and then mode I am giving a W. So mode will be in a single quote. So if you want to write it, f1.write and then the message. This is first line and /n for the next line. And for closing the file you need to give f1 and then close. You can see there is no file, my file.txt. Let's run it. Now you can see my file.txt has been created. Now you can see this is my first line. So what you need to give, open, write and close. Let's create or let's add another line. So you can see there is two lines. So W is if the file exists then it will truncate it and it will give the data. So let's comment it out and give any other message like this is third line. Let's run it. You can see this is third line, but earlier case in this file same line 1 line 2 was there. Okay, but if you are using W, if the file exists then it will remove all the data in that file and it will add it whatever you have given it. So let's use the append mode A. Let's run it. You can see this is third line. It came already, the content was there and you have added this is append first line, second line, third line. So if you're giving another file name that doesn't exist, then it will create it. You can see that my file 1.txt was not there. You use the append mode, then you can see the data has been there. So let's remove that file. As of now I don't need it. Let's check for R. So if you're using R for reading and if you are using file handler.write, it will give error because it will say file is not open for reading. So for reading you need to give for x in the file handler. X is the temporary variable, then print it. You can see it has printed, but there is a space. You can see there is no space. So let's remove a space by giving comma. You can see there is no space. That's good. Let's use the R plus. You can see in R plus you can read the file. There is no issue with reading it. But if you want to write it, you can also write it. So f1.write, write in file with R plus. Now the command has been executed. You can see it has read all the data and let's check it. Now you can see it read it and it has added it also at the end of the line. Right? That's a good feature. If file is open, you can using the file handler you can get the file name, mode, and if the file is closed or not. Let's check it. Print file name and then file dot name, sorry, f1 dot name. F1 is file handler. Then check for file closed status. F1 dot closed. Let's run it. So file name is file name. Where is mode? Oh, my mistake. The file mode, then f1 dot mode, it will give you return mode. You can see file name is my file.txt and mode is r plus, and file closed status is false because the file is still not closed, so that's the reason it is giving a false. You can check with other options like w also. It will give the same w, a, and all those things. It will return it. Okay, let's give you one demo with a. Let's write something. F1 dot write my next line. Let's run it. You can see the file mode is a. Earlier you were saying that. So file dot mode, it will return the mode of the mode of that file handler. Okay, now this line has been also added. Let's use the R and check for how we can read a file at a one time, at a stretch, or at a once you want to read whole file, then you need to give f1 dot read. You can see all the file has been read through that. You can assign into one variable file all data equal, and you can print it. You can do some operation. As of now we can just print it. Let's see. Yeah, it is printing it, right? Other is f1 dot read line. So it will read the line from file. Why it is not printing? Oh, I forgot to use print. You can see it read the first line and it returned it. There are other function like read lines. So let's use the read lines. So it will return all file data in a list. So let's use it. Let's run it. You can see all the data has, all the lines has given into a list, so you can manipulate the list. Okay, as of now we have seen about f1 dot closed, but in a big program you used to write like if not f1 dot close, then f1 dot close. This is very pretty one. Suppose you have multiple files open and if you want to check it. Thank you friends. If you liked my video, please share and like it, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. If you want to know any more topic, please comment it.